If you own an investment condo in Toronto right now, or you are a landlord tired of negative cash flows, you have likely realized the hard way. The old condo investing playbook is completely broken. High interest rates, skyrocketing maintenance fees, and stagnant rents have turned single unit condos into monthly cash drains. But what if you could take that equity from that condo and roll it into an asset class that actually carries itself and then some? I am talking about official, purpose-built multiplexes. Not houses converted with drywall, but established legal zoned 5 to 12 unit apartment buildings right here in the GTA. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why existing commercial multiplexes are the ultimate defensive playbook in Toronto's market today, how to finance them using little known government programs as little as 5% down, and what to look for when analyzing these assets. Let's get right into it. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Why buy an existing multiplex instead of converting a single family home? When you try to build or convert a property in Toronto today, you run into massive construction costs, delays in Toronto hydro connections, and high development charges from the city. It can take years before you can collect your first dollar of rent. An existing purpose-built multiplexes gives you immediate cash flow. The tenants are already there. The day you close, the rent check starts hitting your bank account. Many of these older brick 5 to 12 unit buildings were built decades ago. They have solid concrete block structures, clear fire separations, and layouts optimized for maximum density they can't simply duplicate cheaply in today's environment. Zero condo fees. You are the condo board. If the roof needs replacing, you choose a contractor, you control the expenses. There are no sudden special assessments designed by a board of strangers. If you have ever bought condo or single family homes, you are used to residential lending. That means the bank look at your T4, your personal debt to income ratio, and demands at least 20% down. But the moment you buy a property with 5 or more units, you cross a magical threshold into commercial real estate lending. And in Canada, the holy grail of commercial lending is a program called CMHC MLI Select. Normally, buying a $2.5 million commercial asset requires 25 to 35% down. That is $750,000 or more out of your pocket. But if the building has 5 or more units, meets CMHC criteria for affordability and energy efficiency, MLI Select unlocks terms that feel like a cheat code. 5% down payment. You can secure a commercial property as little as 5 to 15% down. 40 to 50 years amortization. Stretching your payments over 40 or 50 years lowers your monthly debt service, instantly boosting up your cash flow. Lending on the building, not you. The bank underwrites the deal based on the property's net operating income, NOI, not your personal salary. If you are holding a couple of condos with equity built up, you can refinance or sell them and use that cash into buying an entire 6-unit building using CMHC insurance. Buying a commercial multifamily property requires a completely different due diligence process. You are not looking at the paint or the staging. You are looking at the building mechanics and the tenant's profile. Here are the 3 most critical things you must audit when sourcing an existing Toronto multiplex. Number 1, study the rent roll and lease agreements. In Ontario, the tenant laws are very strict. You need to review the rent roll to see who's on historic rent versus market rent. Look for the upside, unit that will naturally turn over and can be renovated legally to match current market rates when the tenants leave. Number 2, verify utility separation. Look in the basement. Are there separate hydro meters for every unit, or is there just one master meter? If it's a single meter, you, the landlord, are paying for every tenant's heating and electricity. Separated utility means tenants pay their own bills, which instantly protects your profit margin. Number 3, confirm fire code compliance. Ensure that the building has an official fire retrofit status. You want to see solid concrete or drywall barriers between the floors, proper egress, 2 exit paths for lower units, and centralized interconnected smoke alarm systems. Bringing a non-compliant building up to code post-purchase is a massive unbudgeted expense. If you are sitting on 1 or 2 underperforming condos in downtown Toronto today, here is how you make the transition. You can look into cash out refinancing or sell these assets to free up your capital. Because condo prices have adjusted, consolidating that equity into a single, tangible multifamily asset is one of the smartest wealth preservation moves you can make right now. Instead of managing 2 different tenants in 2 different buildings with 2 different condo boards, you own 1 physical piece of land in prime Toronto location like East York, High Park, or Leslieville. You control the expenses. You control the physical asset, and you have multiple tenants paying down the 1 master commercial mortgage. The Toronto real estate market is correcting, and while amateur investors are waiting on the sidelines, professional investors are quietly buying up the city's existing missing middle housing supply. If you want to look at the numbers, run a pro forma on a real 5 to 12 unit building currently on the market, or discuss how to transition your current condo portfolio into a cash flowing multiplex, reach out to me directly. I focus on finding these exact off market and on market commercial properties in the GTA. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about CMHC financing. Hit that like and subscribe button for more institutional grade real estate strategies, and I will see you in the next video.